This is the art of waking up at 6 AM every day, which is slowly changing my life. And before I tell you how I went from all-nighters to now waking up without an alarm, a little backstory to how I even got here. Even though 23 years ago I was born at 5 AM, I was never a morning person. In fact, I was the complete opposite. I'd much prefer staying up late if it was for studying, playing video games, or even just messing around.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now, you've probably seen all the celebrity morning routines out there, but there are tons of benefits to waking up early, and here are just some of them. Waking up at 6 AM every day isn't easy. I have tried it many times before, and every single time I have failed until now, and I followed this formula. First, you have to ask yourself why you want to wake up at 6 AM. Making sure that the why is super clear will help give you an end goal in mind. Now, for example, for me, a why would be to help me set up a productive day. I found that waking up in the mornings really does kickstart my day, and it really gives me momentum and sets me up for the rest of the day. Now, moving on to the second point, and this is what do you want to achieve? And the key thing here is to be very specific. Now, for example, for me, it would be to be more productive in my video editing. So if I wanted to learn something, or if I wanted to bring more videos into my channel, then this would be a good time for me to plan, edit, film. Or for me, it would also be improving on my fitness goals. So say, for example, you wanted to improve on your bench press, you could use this as a very specific thing that you would like to achieve. Now, you see, after work, I literally have no energy, and going straight to the gym, I'm not gonna lie, is very tough. So going to the gym first thing in the morning has been great. As soon as it hits 8 AM, I just feel like I've achieved so much already, which again sets me up for the rest of the day. The third and final step is just to ask yourself how you're going to do it. And again, just like the second point, the key is to be specific. Now, I like to follow a step-by-step guideline. This personally would give me kind of checkpoints that I need to tick or hit, which gets me closer to my end goal. For example, if I was to take running a marathon, now you might not be able to run a marathon straight away. In the mornings, if you wanted to run for, 1 kilometer and then go to 5 kilometers, then the next day push yourself slowly and slowly, you'll eventually reach your milestone of running a marathon. Once you have these answered, you now have a reason planted in your mind to wake up early. However, it's not that easy. There's one more factor, and that is practicality. We all live different lifestyles, we have different daily experiences, commitments, priorities, and situations. So you have to ask yourself, will waking up at 6 AM be beneficial for my lifestyle? Now, waking up early in the morning would mean that you'd have to go to bed quite early. And personally, I try to have lights off by 10 PM. And it's currently 6:30 AM at the moment, and this is definitely my favorite time to go to the gym, get a workout in, have some coffee, and it sets me up nicely for the day. But the only bad thing about it at the moment is that I'm actually having to layer up, and waking up really early hours in winter in the UK is so cold sometimes. It's literally freezing at the moment. But I don't know if it's placebo effect, but waking up in the morning just really makes me feel like I'm productive, and I don't know, it really does set me up, mentally at least, for the rest of the day. And I've genuinely noticed an increase in my productivity. But to be consistent waking up early, I think it has to fit around your lifestyle. I want to also add that I was never a morning person, and if you feel like you aren't either, but you want to be, just remember it's about breaking old habits. Of course, it's going to be difficult getting up since you've been conditioned to wake up at your normal time. But with effort and creating a new habit pattern of getting up a few hours earlier, then eventually you will wake up naturally without an alarm. That's when you know you have mastered the art of waking up early.